Statewide, officials confirm 109 people killed by catastrophic flooding as we enter our 5th day of rescue and recovery. Today, the Burnet County Sheriff's Office confirmed crews found another person there swept away by flooding.
In total, that is 5 deaths confirmed in Burnet County alone. One person, though, does remain missing. Marble Falls Volunteer Fire Chief Michael Phillips. We go now to KXAN's Mercedes Hernandez, who's joining us live from Burnet County, where some of these search efforts are continuing today. Mercedes, what's the latest that you've seen out there?
Yes, the latest is that Chief Phillips is the lone person that they are looking for here. We've been seeing helicopters flying overhead here in Burnet County, lots of K-9 units, and those search and rescue efforts just extremely ramped up. We're just down the street from Faith Academy. That's where all of those efforts are being based out of, and we've been seeing just truck after truck full of those responders. They're hauling boats, they're hauling trailers, anything to try and help locate Chief Phillips at this time. We did hear from Burnet County Sheriff Kelvin Boyd this morning. He tells us that they are exhausting every single avenue they can to find him. Some challenges that they have come across right now is really just the terrain and the level of damage. The damage here in parts has been catastrophic. You're seeing guardrails twisted up like they're made of tinfoil, and cars just floating away and just taken away, sometimes miles downriver. And so he says that the terrain, just the difficult of getting to that area where Phillips was last seen, is really playing a huge part in these search efforts.
And Mercedes, we had heard from the sheriff in the past few days that they did find the fire chief's vehicle and some of his personal effects, but still not him at this time. Are they talking about how they're integrating some of these different searchers, maybe taking them out of the mix because of how long and some of the areas that they're going in to do this search?
Sheriff Boyd tells us that thankfully they have had a lot of help. Even when we were checking in to try and meet with him this morning, we saw a handful of San Marcos Fire Department staffers, firefighters, just come up and ask, hey, we're here on our day off, please put us wherever you can. We've seen tons of troopers. There are National Guardsmen out here too. So he says that they've had plenty of help on deck, but we know that they have, covered the ground pretty extensively. They've had plenty of people going on foot, just walking into the storm affected areas, but also we've seen those helicopters and those drones as well. So they're incorporating a lot of technology into these search efforts as well.
Mercedes, something we heard yesterday from Burnet County officials was the difficulty of some of these search and rescue efforts because of the terrain in the hill country, the hills around Marble Falls, around Burnet. Talk about what you've seen for folks who maybe haven't been out that direction. For some of us here in Austin, what is that terrain looking like as you drive around? How are roads impacted, and why might that make the search effort even more difficult?
Yeah, so as you can imagine, in some of these more rural outlying parts outside of town, where we are right now is in Marble Falls, and we were trying to go down, I believe it was Ranch to Market Road 1174, that's near where Chief Phillips was last seen. We tried to go down that road. It was only a 2-lane, one way in, one way out kind of situation, and it is still closed. So that's something that I think they're running into quite a bit, is that these roads are just so badly damaged, and there's really no way in or out. You just kind of have to cross your fingers and hope that off-roading it will work out for the best. And some of these vehicles are really big too, so they have to take that into consideration as well. But as he stresses, they did have dozens of those rescues at that time, and they're hoping that for the best outcome when it comes to Chief Phillips right now.